welcome or welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Rae of DivaMePlz, a beginner nail tech, showing you my journey and hoping it helps you along yours. Welcome to today's video where I will be giving you a long but it's here now video of things have been going in Bunny's nail bar and salon spa. But before I get into the update, if you are not aware, I am hosting a giveaway until August 31st. I will be giving away a Nailboxy the month of June because they accidentally sent me two. So I am giving away the second one, and the rules to enter is you must be subscribed to my YouTube channel. You must follow me on Instagram and TikTok at DivaMePlz. And last but not least, you must comment down below why you became a nail tech or why you will want to be a nail tech and why you feel that you deserve to win this Nailboxy giveaway. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get into the update. So I have been at Bunny's nail bar, spa, and salon, however you say that, for 3 months now, and y'all, I've been jamming. I've been legit jamming. I'm still averaging 2 to 3 clients a day, with a few, slow days in there. To be honest, most of my clientele is from walk-ins. I do have a few returning clients that's booked specifically with me, but for the most part, this is Orlando, #1 tourist spot here. A lot of the people that I see once because they're not from here. But either way it go, your girl has been getting money. I've been getting money. I don't have my checks with me, but like I said, I've been here 3 months, and so that means I got like a total of like 5 to 6 checks by now, with my next one coming, really soon. By the time I release this, I'll get paid again. But so far, my biggest check on a 2-week pay period has been $1,000. $1,000. And again, I make 55% commission, and that also includes my tips as well, y'all. I'm balling, okay? I am freaking balling, but for the most part, without reaching that 1,000, I was averaging anywhere between $650 and $750, which I think that's good. I'm not really working to pay bills, and that is a plus, because that's how you burn out on doing stuff, when you have to do it to pay your bills. But I am actually really enjoying doing nails, and I get to pocket most of my little check money, but otherwise it go back into my work. So I'm buying more supplies, buying things I want to try out, just cause if the salon doesn't provide it, which I'm not sure if I mentioned in my first video, she do provide a good 90% of the supplies, everything, the acrylic, the files. She even provides a drill if you need one, and bits if you need one as well. But I pretty much came with, since I did nails at home, I pretty much had everything that I am comfortable and have been using for a while now. But other than that, your girl been balling on these checks, baby. I've been balling, and with the holidays right around the corner, I'm hoping to see 1,500 real soon, because you got Halloween coming up, nail art. You got Thanksgiving coming up, nail art. You got Christmas and New Year's coming up, more nail art. Okay, I am so excited just to see what is in store for me, what's in store for this salon, everything. Like I told y'all in the beginning, like in my come to work with me video, if you haven't seen that, I'll link that right here for you to take a look at. I don't remember, I think when I first started, there was 1, 2, 3. It was 5 girls. Now we are at 7 if you do not include the owner. So with the owner makes 8. But other than that, it is 7. So now we are up to 3 black girls, we have 2 white girls, and we have 2 Hispanic ladies, and then you have the owner. Y'all, it's lit in here. It is super diverse, and I really enjoy that. So when the clients come in, they can see that it's diverse, and either way they go, whoever they choose and pick, or whoever is chosen to service them, they know they're gonna get bomb work. Okay, so that's that. We have lost a couple of girls. We lost them, you know, RIP, but you know, with the loss comes a win. So we went in here, boo-boo. Okay, but some other things that I want to give you an update on that I feel like you may want to know is like about having bad clients or rude clients. And y'all, I definitely have had a couple, and I have definitely witnessed a couple. And y'all, sometimes people, I don't understand people. They be so bold, so strong and bold, and be wrong, completely wrong. Okay, my very first bad experience was I had a client. She came in, she wanted to book Gel X, or she booked Gel X, and it was a last minute appointment at that. And I have not done Gel X at all. Still to this day have not done Gel X. And this lady, I saw her, she was when I first started, like maybe within my first month I had started, and she said she wanted Gel X as I was doing her nails. You know, I'm gonna be honest, when you sit in my chair on if I can do something or not. And when she said that she wanted Gel X, and she was basically complaining about the last salon she went to and how they did the Gel X on her and how she didn't like it. So I'm like, well, I personally have not did Gel X, so I really don't want to give you another bad experience. And she was like, oh, what's your specialty? And I was like, I don't really have a specialty. I can do dip or I can do acrylic. And that's what I'm used to, as you know, I'm new, and it's not really too many at-home techs that do Gel X. So she was just like, oh, well, we can do dip. I really get dip. So she was like, we can do dip. I'm like, okay, cool. I do the dip, you know, I do my prep, I dip the nails, and then she was like, oh, I want this particular nail art. So the nail art was with some pigments, and like almost like she had short nails at that, and the pigments was kind of like in a French but not a French, if that makes sense. And right as I was asking you know, the boss on how to do it, like, you know, the best way to do it, she was like, you know, I actually need to leave. My friends and I are supposed to be going to brunch. And I'm like, okay, that's fine. You know, the appointment, she got there, the appointment was supposed to be at 10:30. I think she got there at like 10:45, and she was leaving about 1:30. 2 hours go by, she calls back in and spoke with one of my other coworkers and was like she wanted to speak to the owner. At the time, the owner was busy and had back-to-back clients, so she didn't get, you know, return her call. So now it's like 6:45. We close at 7, so it's 6:45, and she's calling back now saying that the owner never, you know, reached back out to her. So the owner was just like, act like you're me, act like you're me, see what the problem is. Now, hi, this is Bunny. Hi, this is Bunny, how can I help you? And she was like, oh, is Rae still there? And I'm like, I'm Rae, but no, actually, she just left for the day. How can I help you? And she was just like, okay, don't get me wrong. Her service was lovely. I completely, you know, I love my nails. I was just really confused on why it took her so long. Well, also, rewind back. So also, while I was doing her service, I told her basically I was a beginner nail tech, and that I had just moved to Orlando, and I had been doing nails since September, since, you know, I've been licensed. And so on the phone, she was just like, oh, if I would have known she was a beginner, I would have never booked her. Her service was really good and everything, but I just would have never picked her, you know, because she was a beginner. And I'm like, okay, well, did your nails not turn out like how you wanted to? She's like, oh no, my nails are perfect, they're fine. I just wanted nail art, and she didn't make it to the nail art, and I was there for like almost 3 hours. And I'm like, no, you wasn't. And so she was like, and then there's a hold on my card for $13, and but I still paid $65 while I was there. So I'm trying to understand why did I pay so much? And I'm like, okay, well actually, you know, as I'm thinking, I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, I can't do quick math. I'm like, let me look into this for you. There may have been a discount applied or something, you know, let me look into it and I'm gonna call you back. So I looked into it, or, you know, the bunny, she looked over it with me, and we came to the conclusion on, you know, why she paid what she paid. So back, I told her, I was like, okay, so a full set of dip is $60. A soak off is $10, and then there's also a fee of $3 for purchasing with the card. So your total is $73. So you pay, she's like, okay, but I paid a $13 deposit. I'm like, okay, so 73 minus 13 is 60. And she's like, but I paid 65. I'm like, okay, and it looks like you tipped her $5. So there you go, you know, 60 plus 5, 65. So you wasn't just, oh, salons just, it's never that much for, you know, dip. And I'm like, well, ma'am, I can't tell you what other salons are using, but here we use a high quality dip powder. So our prices are going to reflect that. And she was like, okay, and then why did I have to pay a deposit? I'm like, okay, and the deposit is for if you say you're gonna come, but then when time comes, you actually don't come. And that time that you didn't come, I or she could have found another person to have filled your spot. So, but because she wasn't able to, at least she's getting $13 to be able to suffice for the $70, you know, that or the $60 she would have missed out on if you did not show. And she was just like, wow, I'm just so in awe that your dip is $60. So yeah, that was that client. And then I seen, ooh, this other client. Okay, so it wasn't even my client, but she came in a group that I was also servicing. So it was a mother-in-law, and her daughter, right? So the mother-in-law is from Morocco, and she's visiting here in the States, hasn't been able to, you know, come to the States since before COVID or whatever. She comes once a year. Yes, the clients tell you all of this great jazz. And one of my coworkers, who is a beginner, fresh out of school, and she's been here 2 months. And she's doing her pedicure, and the lady had a messed up toe. She's wanting to have acrylic on her toe to fix it. So Shayla is her name, my coworker, she's like, oh, I never did acrylic on toes before, can you show me? And you know, one of our older techs here, when I say older, I mean experienced, because me and Shayla are the oldest here. Everybody else is younger than 24. And so Ada, she's our experienced tech, right up underneath the owner. So she's, you know, standing over her, watching her do it, walking her through it. And the mother is like, oh no, I completely understand that you have to start from somewhere, but I want to give my mother-in-law the best experience possible. She's not from here, so I'd rather her not learn on my mother-in-law. And so Ada completely ignored her. But I'm doing a pedicure. We all at the pedicure station right now. I'm doing a pedicure, and since I'm looking over, you know, in the conversation, she looks over at me and makes eye contact with me like she wants me to do something. So I'm like, hey yo, I was like, hey yo, she wants you to do it since you're more experienced, blah 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 blah. And Ada's like, I'm watching her. She has to learn, so I'm watching her. It's gonna look good. It's gonna be okay. And they did not say anything else. So after we're done with the pedicures, I move over to my manicure station and I take the mother because she's getting a full set. The other two, the little girl ended up getting a manicure, which was done by Shayla, and then the mother-in-law was like, oh, Shayla, I appreciate this, but you're not doing my nails, honey. You're not doing my nails. And I'm like, hey, then I have to put my guards up, because like, how bold and wrong are you? And then we get to the manicure station and the mother is like, I'm so sorry. I am so sorry. I hope we're not making her mad, and I hope I'm not coming off as rude. But I mean, I'm just trying to give my mother-in-law the best experience possible. And I'm just like, continue doing. Because if you understand that she has to start from somewhere, where do you expect her to start if people like you are going to come in and always request an experienced tech? Like, how do you think that experienced tech got there? They had to start from somewhere on someone. But yeah, other than that, you know, you got the other situations as well. But I'm gonna just move on because I feel like I'm getting worked up again. I don't appreciate that. I don't like that stuff. As I stated before, this salon offers dip, acrylic, gel X, and like I mentioned, I still have not to this day done gel X, and I am actually not really interested in doing it at all. And be like, oh, it's so easy, it's so quick, why don't you want to do it? Because I'm not interested. So as far as my timing, we have had a couple of talks as far as like a group, as everybody should work on timing, because I feel like everybody in here takes just the same amount of time to do, you know, certain things. So an overlay may take me an hour and a half, a short set can take me 2 hours, a medium set takes me 2.5, and a long set will be 3 hours. I kind of cut down some of my time a bit, but still being new and a beginner, I'm still learning what works best for me, and eventually I will get my time down. Okay. But you know, as long as they just trust the process, which a lot of the clients that come in here, they be like, oh, you're fine, honey, take your time. I'd rather you take your time than you rush through it. Say less, baby. It's a wrap. Say less. You gon' like this. If y'all are not following me on Instagram at Rae-DivaMePlz, how are y'all seeing my work? Go on over there and follow me so y'all can see all of the stuff that I've been jamming on. Okay, so in this salon, for acrylic, we use Valentino. And for the most part, we have gel polishes by Valentino as well. That is normally our first go-to. But if not, we also have SNS Dip, or SNS, which is an acrylic, dip, gel, and regular polish. So it's a 3-in-1. And, you know, it does what it do or whatever. I like the Valentinos, but I also like the SNS too. So it gets the job done. And then we just have like a whole bunch of random stuff that you can encapsulate, random gems, a whole bunch of it. I mean, we do have Swarovskis if you want to keep it, you know, nice and cute and simple or whatever. We have that as well, but it's gonna be a little upcharge. I really consider this to be like a luxury salon, so our prices here are pretty expensive. So an overlay starts at $35. A short one color set is $50. A medium is $55, and long is $60, I believe. And then when you get to like anything encapsulated, a French, a V-tip, all of that. So yeah, an encapsulated French, sculpted, whatever the case may be, starts at $70. A short starts at $70, medium is $80, and long is $90. And then we also have custom sets, which start at $100. We have a few different pedicures to choose from. Our classic pedicure, we're actually ready to increase the price on that. So it's going from $35 to $45. Our deluxe is $55. So the difference between a classic and a deluxe, so a classic comes with regular polish and it does not come with the mask. Deluxe comes with gel polish and it does have the mask, so that is $55. Deluxe is $55, and then we have a bunny special that starts at $60. So with the bunny special, you're able to get like a flavored set. So we have like cucumber, mint, hemp, chocolate, tangerine, stuff like that. So you're gonna get a scented salt soak, you're gonna get a scrub, a scented scrub, a scented mask, and lotion, scented lotion. And make sure pedicure special. We also offer a jelly pedicure, which is $65. Makes it all special. And those, like the bunny special and the jelly, also comes with gel polish as well as the mask, and you get a hot towel too. So anything deluxe and above, you get a hot towel. Classic, Okay, and then we have dip. So an overlay on dip is $45. If you want tips, it's going to be $60. So a Gel X short starts at $55. A medium is $60. A long is $65. Let me see, make sure. Yeah, so medium is $65, and then an extra long A-Press or Gel X is $75. I believe that covers all of the prices. And then like when you do nail art, gems, things of that nature, 3D things, that is all at the discretion of the nail artist. So whatever you feel like your nail art is worth, how long it took, your experience, all of that great jazz plays a factor into how much you will charge as nail art. And the culture here at the salon is pretty chill. We all get along. We all are, here to support each other, help each other grow. To say, we have had one outing so far as a group, and that was just like to get to know each other outside of work, which was pretty fun. It was basically like a pool party with food, and it was pretty chill. Smoked a little bit. But other than that, working here is pretty cool. Like, I am just beyond grateful for this opportunity. Like, I know I told y'all, if I haven't told y'all before, but before I moved down here to Orlando, I was already claiming that this was gonna be the spot for me. Like, Orlando was it. This was a much bigger market for me to be able to blow up in. And finding this salon that has like the high traffic that it does is a complete blessing. The owner, complete blessing. She's so sweet, and she just wants the best for everybody to grow and master, whatever they want to master. And when they, if they choose to leave, if they ever do, they'll leave having a good foundation. I know I can't tell y'all enough about how happy I am to be here. Like, everything has its bad, its cons, pros and cons. Every place has that. And the pros here are definitely outweighing the cons. So I definitely see myself being here at least 1.5 to 2 years before I venture out on my own, as I should. Like I said, I'm new here, but it's coming. It's coming. So if y'all are out there and this is what y'all want, start speaking it into existence now, and start believing that it is going to come true now. Show up as that person that has it every day. Practice every day. Do what you can every day. And most of all, stay positive, okay? I cannot tell you how much it plays in your future. because negativity only brings more negativity. You have to be positive and speak these things into existence. Like, for real, write it down if you have to. Make a vision board if you have to. But believe in yourself. Have the confidence to continue to get to where you want to get. Alright, this is going to wrap up today's video. To enter the giveaway, again, make sure you are subscribed to my channel. You're following me on Instagram and TikTok, as well as comment down below why you became a nail tech, or why you would like to be a nail tech, and why you feel like you deserve to win this giveaway. I appreciate you guys so much more than I can ever express in a video or in words. Y'all keep me going. But alright, make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment, because you know you have to. Follow, because you have to. And subscribe, because you have to, if you want to enter the giveaway. If not, also share this with all of your other beginner nail tech friends so that we can all learn and grow together. I upload every Tuesday and Friday, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, bye.